Well, that was extremely ugly. Welcome to the Sideline Showcase. I'm your host, Dom. I'm going to be breaking down this Packers and Lions smackdown. And this was a really, really bad game. And the Packers did not lose to the Lions. They lost to themselves. Looking at team stats, the Packers outgained them by almost 200 yards. They had 6.7 yards per play, 138 on the ground compared to 123, 273 in the air to 137, and 411 to 260. Their third down efficiency was about the same, fourth down efficiency about the same. No sacks were allowed, but what really killed the Packers in this game is they had 10 penalties against them, which equated to 67 yards. It was just a nightmare game. A lot of things went wrong. Jordan Love threw a terrible pick six, and we missed a field goal earlier in the game, and we lost by 10 points. So all the mistakes not put into play, the Packers win this game. And even if they would have won this game, it would not have been pretty. It was just very, very sloppy game from everybody on the Packers. Jordan Love obviously didn't look healthy. He couldn't move in the pocket at all. Jaden Reed had a huge game though, 5 receptions for 113 yards. Josh Jacobs had a nice game too, 13 for 95, and Emmanuel Wilson had a touchdown. The game was just extremely crappy. I don't even have a lot to say about this game except good thing we're going on by because this team, it needs it a lot. The Lions weren't the better team today. They made less mistakes. That was the difference. They got ahead early and they capitalized when they had opportunities to score, which the Packers didn't. We kept stopping ourselves on third downs and forced to make a lot of field goals, and we didn't get a touchdown towards the end of the game, the last quarter, within 6 to go. So the Packers beat themselves today. I expect this team to beat the Lions next time when they go to Detroit. They're going to have a lot of their guys back, I'm hoping. Jahmyr and Evan Williams didn't play today, so that really didn't help this team at all. Jahmyr not in the game is a massive loss for this team, especially because that puts Keyshawn Nixon into coverage, and he is very terrible in coverage. He has a lot of trouble getting his head around and seeing where the ball is going, and you just can't do that as a defender. We got the trade deadline coming up, so I'm hoping we make a move for a corner. I saw the Browns might be having a fire sale. The Saints might have a fire sale. I'm just hoping we go grab a corner. I would really like to grab Greg Newsome, but they got to do something because without Jahmyr, the secondary is a disaster. Before I move on to my next point, I didn't address this in the actual recording, but drops are a huge problem. Wicks and Kraft had a lot of drops. Another thing I want to talk about is I think the staff needs to understand that Quay is not the player we thought he is, especially me because I thought he was going to have a breakout season, but he is just extremely terrible at tackling. He gets juked out almost every single play with somebody coming at him. He gets juked out almost every time, and he always runs into blockers. He will find a way to get blocked when there's nobody there to block him. He will run into a block instead of running into the ball carrier. And not putting Edgerrin Cooper and Eric Wilson out there, which are your best linebackers on the team, is just a disaster. You can't expect to win games against these kinds of teams when you're not going to be putting your best players out there. And it's not like anybody was injured. Eric Wilson and Edgerrin Cooper were perfectly okay. It's just they keep continuously putting Quay Walker out there when he's just not effective. So, not a long video today. I'm not happy with what I saw. I'm really happy this team's going on by because I think they are going to go figure it out. Get some guys healthy, get everybody back on the field, and after this bye, we should come in and start rolling down the home stretch and still compete for this division. Hoping that the Lions lose to the Texans next week. If they do, the Packers still have a very good shot at this division. So I'm not extremely worried. We just got to clean it up. The defense didn't even play bad today. The offense was just horrendous. That's going to be it. Let me know what you guys think of the game. I'm not too concerned. Just go into the bye, get well, figure it out, okay? That's all I'm going to say. I'll see you guys tomorrow because I'm going to make a video about what I want the Packers to do at the deadline. So, yeah, I'll talk to you guys then. See ya.